Здравствуйте, друзья! Канал игровых стримов. Меня зовут Дмитрий. И продолжаем мы играть в разные игры. Сегодня у нас Noire. Продолжаю я проходить игру. Эту замечательную. Один стрим я провел. Я думаю, всем понравилось. По крайней мере, мне хочется на это надеяться, что люди будут приходить и смотреть эту игру, поскольку я уже объяснил все плюсы этой игры. Ну, по крайней мере, для меня и для просмотра, да. Понятно, что, может, кого-то что-то там не устраивает. Ну, как говорится, все мы люди, у всех из нас есть свое мнение и выбор. Поэтому... Так, секундочку, я, как всегда, все настраиваю, поскольку до я не могу это сделать. Так, продолжить, да? Дела, продолжить, новое. Нет, продолжить, все отлично. Продолжаем. У нас там расследование. Нашли машину, которая была... В общем, в ней кого-то убили, крови много. Нам поручили это расследовать. Давайте займемся этим вопросом. Погнали. Так, ага. Ну все, вот машина-то стоит. Мы все тут исследовали. Наша задача... Это наша? Да.
Could be a car theft gone wrong. Make Black drive somewhere lonely, then give him a tab. But why leave the car? Well, obviously someone got a little heavy-handed. It's the wrong way around. Well, how so, genius?
Виноват.
Where is Adrian? If you've gone to all the trouble to steal the car, and it goes wrong...
Карта, секунду, друзья. Так. Так, здесь товарная станция. Я помню, что где-то, блин, очень сильно далеко. Так. Вот где, черт подери. Это, блин, мы тут запаримся ездить. Ну, ладно. Давайте-ка мы до уличного преступления доедем. Тут разберемся.
You leave the body behind, not the car.
You got something there, Phelps. It doesn't add up.
Немножко управление машиной здесь сделано, ну, не то, что там плохо, я не могу сказать, что плохо, но тяжело разобраться, скажем откровенно.
You read about the guy on the crossing yesterday?
No, what happened?
Over on Lincoln.
Так, вот мы... Ага, еще несколько пролетов. Ага, ну можно прямо, а потом...
This guy's driving along and his oil light comes on. He stops the car and gets out. He pops the hood and...
He's on a rail crossing.
Ух, как ее болтает.
He's got his head under there checking the oil, and the Southern Pacific freight slams into his car doing 90 miles an hour. The car came to a rest more than a mile down the track.
What a pointless waste of time.
You'll get plenty of...
Нет, еще.
Blood and guts and mindless stupidity working traffic, Phelps. And who needs a Second Amendment when we'll give a goddamn fool the license to get behind the wheel of an automobile?
Ну,
If it's a kidnapping, why leave the victim's ID? If it's a murder, why leave the car? The evidence doesn't add up.
Город, конечно, большой. Не знаю, будет ли он весь задействован в игре. Вопрос остается... Так, нет, рано, наверное.
What I wouldn't give to have your powers of intuition, Bukowski.
Don't worry, kid. Keep watching the master and you'll get there one day.
Ну, машины, кстати, тормозят на красный, так что... Так, я, наверное, промахнулся сейчас сюда. Ну, может, и не промахнулся. Так, отлично. Кыш, бандиты.
What took you so long? They're getting away.
What happened here, sir?
They had guns. Dirty louses took everything and then booked. They went that way, the stairs alongside the track.
Так. По лестнице вдоль рельс, да? Что я не совсем понимаю, куда дальше.
You look like a rat with a gold tooth wearing a watch like this. It takes a man of class.
LAPD! Cops!
Stop him!
Есть контакт.
Car 11K. Shots fired. The suspect is down at 3rd and Hill. It's code 4 here, but I need an ambulance.
11K, roger on the ambulance. All units, the shooting at 3rd and Hill Street is code 4. Code 4.
Получен опыт. Так, 4-й уровень. Плюс 1 балл интуиции. Отлично. Так, ну что, поехали теперь на дело.
You can drive.
Нет, давайте-ка. Ладно, дайте я поведу, садись. Ладно, хотел сам, но... Ладно, это будет удобно, если на стриме кто-то появится, какая-то беседа завяжется. Пока он едет, я, собственно говоря, тут тоже общаюсь. Так, так, вижу. Так. Ага. Ну да, тут... Единственное, есть подозрение, что... Мост может как-то... Опять оказаться там, не там, где нужно. Ну ладно, сейчас мы это все посмотрим. Блин, как же эту всю ситуацию преодолеть с этой картой, пока до конца мне непонятно, если честно. Частный сектор тут у нас. Так. Опять я мимо, наверное, да, проехал? А, ну тут какая-то будет жиденькая улочка. Сейчас на нее завернем, если что. Вот она. Не, нифига не она. Где она? А, нет, она.
Officers help Major 415, 1624 West 3rd Street, 1624 West 3rd Street. Any unit to handle code 3, identify.
А это вообще не улочка. Так. Так, куда-то вон туда, да? Давайте-ка. Дом Блэка. Так, надо нам только единственное освежить суть дела, потому что я, честно говоря, не...
Let's go introduce ourselves. You talk to her, Phelps. I'm no good at this shoulder to cry on stuff.
Just a minute.
А, женой. Сейчас, погодите.
LAPD, Mrs. Black. May we come in? We have some bad news, and we'd rather discuss this in private.
I'm Margaret Black. We can discuss this in the living room. Please come in.
Так. Информация обновлена. Маргарет Блэк.
Your husband drives a blue Lincoln, Mrs. Black?
That's correct.
The car has been found abandoned, and I'm afraid there are signs of foul play.
I knew something was wrong when he didn't come home.
We believe your husband may be injured. We found a pipe on the scene with blood on it.
Oh, no! My poor Adrian!
Does the name Insta-Heat mean anything to you, ma'am?
Yes, it does. We've just had a new water heater installed.
Whereabouts, Mrs. Black?
Just outside the kitchen window, at the side of the house.
I'd like you to try and stay calm and remember everything that you can about last night. My partner and I are going to take a look around. When you're ready, we're going to have some more questions for you. Is that okay?
Of course, officer. Anything to help secure my husband's safety.
Осмотреть дом Блэков.
Let's check the place out. Come on.
Probably nothing.
Ну, по всей вероятности, ерунда какая-то. Еще один самолет. Не знаю, все ли тут ерунда. Надо смотреть, не надо. С другой стороны, мы можем не посмотреть и пропустить, да? Правильно я понимаю?
Don't think this is any use to us.
Да мы поняли уже, что не все объекты.
Not everything here is going to be relevant.
Ладно, дальше. Так, фото, собственно, жены. Что здесь еще есть интересного? Да, похоже, ничего. Ну, конечно, как-то интересно осматриваем. Но, видимо, технологии 7 лет назад не позволяли открыть шкаф или еще что-то. Да, понятное дело. Сейчас найдем что-нибудь. Это что такое? Тихо, пункт отправлен. Лос-Анджелес, пункт назначения Сиэтл. 3 декабря 46-го.
A used ticket to Seattle and a suitcase gone missing. Someone couldn't wait to get out of this house.
Так, ладно. Спросим.
This must be Adrian's. Stenzel. So the glasses are a match.
Фирма та же, да, мы это помним.
Separate bedrooms, separate pictures. What gives here?
Да. Это странно. Скрытое послание.
To my Adrian. This thing gets more and more interesting.
Любовница? Кто такая Николь? Непонятно, да? Ну, чемодан-то его, очевидно. Так, здесь что-то вибрануло, ну-ка.
Kavanaugh's. So who brought this home?
Бар у Кавана, Лос-Анджелес, Калифорния. Новая задача —
Maybe
найти
Adrian is a
адрес бара.
patron. R&I should have an address.
Ага. Так, понятно. Чтобы выяснить адрес, найдите телефон и позвоните в участок. А где тут телефон стоит, смотрим. Я ж его вижу. Что-то не пойму, а где он тут? Так, так, так. Не вижу. Погодите, не надо мне никакой интуиции, я сейчас сам все соберу.
Optimistic, Cole.
Так, это что такое?
Don't think this is anything.
Так, это что у нас? Эдриан Блэк. Дата. Водонагреватель 82.50. Установка. 12 трубы технические работы. $11 доставка.
This was only recently installed, not 2 days ago.
Maybe it's time we took a look around outside.
Погоди. Ну, это, собственно, реклама. Угу.
Lie down, make yourself comfortable.
Прикольно с газетами. Второй раз вижу, второй раз удивляюсь.
Yes, doctor.
He seems very concerned about you.
I have these visions. These blinding visions. I can't get them out of my head. My skull, it feels like it's in a vice.
I'm going to give you something to calm your nerves. I want to take you on a journey back. I want you to remember the good things about your past, occasions that made you laugh, times that made you smile.
Угу. Понятно. Найди на газет, это мы...
Maybe if... No. This isn't what we're looking for. Nope.
А, во.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Kavanaugh's bar.
Certainly, Detective. One moment. Kavanaugh's Bar, corner of Aliso and Hewitt, south side of Union Station.
Thank you.
Угу.
Not sure this means much.
Угу. Так.
No use leaving the thing half finished. That can't be right.
Так, отлично. Что-то не совсем понял это. А.
So the pipe missing from Mr. Black's heater is the same one that killed him. Huh. Seems like the assailant is a little closer to home.
Так, понятно. Трубу отсюда забрали. Тоже тут у нас как бы... Все ясно. Так, ладно. Погнали.
I'm all right now, detectives.
Так. Нет, алиби мисс Блэк это... Брошенный автомобиль. Так, ладно. Ладно, будем исходить из логики жизни.
Did your husband tell you where he was going last night?
All he said was he was going to meet Frank for a drink.
Так, а сколько у меня там интуиции? Балла интуиции 1. Нет. Ладно.
So nothing out of the usual then.
Well, he came home early from work. He never comes home early. And he went out early, too. He normally never leaves for the bar till about 7. Are you trying to find my husband?
'Cause 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 Was your husband wearing his glasses when he left here yesterday?
Yes, he just bought a new pair.
Go on.
I kept telling him to throw those old ones away. He tried to repair them with tape. They look terrible.
Your husband frequents Kavanaugh's bar?
How did you know that? Adrian practically lives there after work.
So Adrian spends a lot of time there?
Up until recently, he's been away in Seattle a lot on business.
We found a receipt in the trunk of your husband's car for a live pig. This receipt was made out to an F. Morgan.
A pig? Adrian runs a tool business. That would be Frank Morgan. God knows what he's up to.
The situation doesn't look good, Margaret. You need to tell me what you know.
There's no need to be so aggressive. I'm also a victim.
Ничего не получилось. Так.
Tell
Ладно.
us about the photo of Adrian in the bedroom.
What is there to tell? It's from his most recent business trip to Seattle.
You and your husband are in separate bedrooms. What gives? Did you want him out of the way, Margaret?
No, I did not. My husband and I may have drifted apart, but it wasn't my choice.
I think you should come clean with us, Mrs. Black. Your husband is missing, and after our search, I'm willing to call the
Пока
circumstances
что-то как-то
suspicious.
слабовато.
Can you account for your movements last night?
You're not accusing me, are you? What an awful thing to say. I was here all night, of course, waiting for Adrian to come home.
Yes, I am accusing you. Your husband was going to leave you. That's motive. Now your only alibi is an empty house. Get it off your chest. Tell me the truth.
Whatever your theories are, you're going to have to prove that I was there and that I wanted to hurt him. Do you think you can do that, detective? Find my husband, you incompetent fool, or the LAPD will be facing a lawsuit.
Our job is to find out what happened to your husband. Your lack of cooperation can only hinder our investigation, Mrs. Black.
Так, неудачно. Три из 6 только правильные, ну ладно. Так, погодите, смотрим карту. Бар у Кавана. Черт подери, как далеко, а? Так, если мы сейчас... Так, нам надо прямо ехать потом на эту... Давайте так и поедем.
Jesus, I'm glad to be out of there.
Mr. and Mrs. Black don't seem to have the happiest home life.
He's too scared to divorce her, and she's too much of a shrinking violet to throw him out. If this hadn't happened, they could have stayed miserable together forever.
You think she could have killed him?
She sure as hell doesn't seem the type, but stranger things have happened.
Officer needs help, 103 and B.
Правильно едем-то? Да, сейчас еще 2 развилки, поворачиваем. Музон, машины, мне все это немножко напоминает мафию, что придает игре еще больше шарм. Лично для меня. Я понимаю, что из современных геймеров, особенно молодых, мафию вообще никто не играл. Но для меня это прям хорошо. Едем прям очень точно, кстати. Для меня это прям очень... Так, я, похоже, промахнулся, да? Да, сейчас мы развернемся. Вот здесь вот. На перекрестке развернемся. Музыка классная. В общем, мне нравится эта игра. Ну, судя по всему, она нравится только мне. На стриме никого нету. Вот он, этот бар. Отлично.
Hey, I know you.
No, you don't.
We were at school together. How about you buy me a drink for old time's sake? Bourbon. Tall glass, no ice. Just bring me the bottle.
You know Frank
recommend
Morgan?
the special, miss?
Sure. Frank's a regular. He's a loner in the back.
He just refuses to accompany me to
Frank
church.
Morgan?
Who's asking?
Olive oil comes from olives. Where does baby oil come from? Waitress.
Cole Phelps,
Give him a
LAPD.
spoon.
I understand you're a friend of Adrian Black.
Yeah, I know him.
Are you aware that he's missing?
No, I hadn't heard that. Tough break.
We found Black's car abandoned in a freight depot, covered in blood. You know anything about that, Morgan?
Hell no. I'm sorry to hear that. I like Adrian. He's a good boss.
Please, don't tell me you actually believe this jerk-off, Phelps.
I think you were in on it, Morgan. You drove down there, and you let Black have it.
Ooh, I'm a bad boy. That the best you got?
When did you last see Adrian?
Hell, I don't know. I had plenty to drink last night. Things are a little sketchy.
You're lying, Morgan. What happened to Adrian?
I have 10 guys who'll say I was here the whole night. You think you can prove I was there?
You signed your name and left it on the slaughterhouse receipt, Frank. We couldn't have you colder if we found you curled up in the back seat.
All right. I helped him.
He wanted it to look like his car got hijacked. He's fallen for some dame up in Seattle, and now he's got to go start a new life with her. Goddamn fool.
Where exactly is Black holed up?
No idea. I think he took off for Seattle.
I'm tired of your shtick, Morgan. Spill it! Or we take you out in the alley and we knock it out of you.
He's holed up at my place. He's waiting for some money to come through before he blows town.
An address?
It's an apartment house at the corner of Temple and Figueroa. Apartment number 2.
I think that's all. Thanks for your help, Morgan. We appreciate it.
Hey, I'm just glad I could help.
I love cops.
Cuff him, let him go. It's up to you, Phelps. There's no way I'm writing this idiot up.
Так, этот арестован.
You got Morgan's address? Let's get over to his apartment.
А чё его не арестовывать? Он мошеннические действия осуществлял. По идее, я правда не знаю... Я правда не знаю законов США. Ну ладно, черт с ним, мужика повязали. Как есть. А с другой стороны... Нечего так себя вести. Дом Блэка. Квартира Моргана. Ну, опять по этой же теме поедем.
I've met some pretty good liars in my time. People who sound convincing because they actually believe their own bullshit. Huh. The type is clever. Hard to catch out.
Frank Morgan is not one of those people.
No, he is.
Хорошо, но едем не в ту сторону, да? Так, сейчас на первом повороте вот здесь вот.
KGPL calling car 11K. 11K, come in.
11K, go ahead.
Message from technical services.
Блин, еле объехал, черт подери, на этом тарантасе.
Is not human. Repeat, not human. Compositional analysis reveals swine as the most likely match.
Да ёшкин кот. Я заблудил. Ладно.
Roger, KGPL. Time to reel this guy in, Phelps.
Да мы уже поняли, друзья.
All units, officers help. Major 415, 1624 West 3rd Street, 1624 West 3rd Street. Any unit to handle code 3, identify.
You know, this isn't a tank, Phelps.
Так, где это? Блин, я не знаю. Так каждый раз, если буду карту включать... Ох, далеко. Нет, сначала в дом Блэка заедем, а там, если что останется, туда приедем. Не буду я тут. Это слишком далеко. Опять, наверное, не туда завернул. Да ё-моё, а. Да, с картой проблемы, друзья, явные намечаются. Тут интуитивно как-то мне тяжело разобраться в ней. Привыкли, что сейчас все стрелочками показывается, да, и, соответственно, подвинемся, друзья. Так, отлично. Так, ну тут-то хоть мы... Ну да, кстати, почти на дом выехал. Сейчас тут пару переулков еще.
Look out!
Важное дело, торопимся. Хорошо, машин мало. Это как-то спасает ситуацию. Все, отлично. Квартира Моргана.
Well, let's check the place out. Come on.
Морган, вторая. Отлично.
Apartment 2.
Так, сюда.
Help you, gentlemen?
LAPD detectives, Mr. Black. You're under arrest.
Look, I'm really sorry about this. I never tried to hurt anyone. I just needed to get away from LA. I won't put up a struggle. Just let me get my things.
I knew it! Phelps, go after him. I'll try and head him off in the car. Remember, the gun is the last resort.
There's no point running, Adrian.
Что творит толстяк, а?
Mr. Black, get back here right now.
Stop right there, Adrian.
Why not just come clean with her, Black? Why the melodrama?
I thought it would be easier.
No, it just got a whole lot harder. Adrian Black, you're under arrest for conspiracy and fraud. We'll see what the DA has to say about wasting police resources on a wild goose chase like this.
You're gonna lose your wife, lose your job, and probably end up in the big house.
I hope she was worth it, Adrian.
Нормально дело развели. Ну, несложное было дело.
That
Я,
turned out
конечно...
to be quite some case, huh? Adrian, what an idiot. You got an arrest and a clearance in your first case, and in fine style, too. Well done, detective. Efficient investigation technique, good public presence. You keep that up and you learn from Bukowski here, you could go a long way in this department.
Великолепно. Вундеркинд. Нанесенный ущерб автомобилям, городу. Найден улик. Правильные вопросы. Примечания. Мистер Блэк не тряпка. При наличии улик она бы выдала муженька с потрохами. Ага. Классно. Вот. Дело закрыто. Похвально. Еще нанесенный ущерб, то есть надо ездить аккуратнее, друзья. Это мы делаем вывод. Машина консула. Интересно.
Okay, we're gonna keep this short. I'm already late for the DA. First up, Phelps, Bukowski. We got a report of a brand new Packard abandoned in an empty lot off 2nd Street between Olive and Grand. PR is one Oswald Jacobs says the vehicle was dumped in his backyard. There's a patrolman on site. Get down there and see what you can turn up. Any questions? Good. Get going.
Брошенный автомобиль, задний двор.
Better go earn our pathetic wages.
Rimsky, O'Halloran. Intelligence has information on a stolen car racket.
An abandoned vehicle. You catch all the good ones, huh, Phelps?
Любезно,
sounds like there's more to it than that. Nobody dumps a shiny new Packard unless they borrowed it without asking.
You don't say. You're on fire today, Einstein.
Very funny.
Come on, my intense protege. Let's go save the world.
More for this?
Ah.
Дали, как я. Так, ладно, не будем мы сейчас это смотреть, тут заморачивать. Так, ага. Поехали. Так, вот и первый человек к нашему стриму подсоединился. Уже хорошо.
You hear about Adrian? Brought in Seattle through.
KGPL to any unit. The 459 there now.
Да что ты, блин.
South Main. Unit to handle code 2. Identify.
11K responding. Go ahead, KGPL.
I know you pennies is hiding from me. I'm gonna find you all and eat you. Yes, sir. Damn! Why these places have so much preparation H? Ooh-wee! Benny's give me speed.
Get the hell down from there, you lunatic! You really need to lay off the pills.
Bastard! Do it again!
Даем.
I dare you!
Готов. Очередной бандюкан схвачен, отлично. Пачками берем таких мелких воришек. Это вам вообще не вопрос. Очередное дело раскрыто. Так, погнали дальше. Так, мы-то где? А, ну тут там близко. Так. Разворачиваемся сейчас. Да ё-моё, кейфул. Вот вам и кейфул, блин. В какую сторону? Я правильно понимаю, что надо поверху заезжать? Так, а как мне туда подняться-то, а? Неожиданно, блин. Проблемка. Так. Сюда-то мы заехали. Теперь нам надо... ну теперь едем прямо. Где-нибудь завернем тут.
Shots fired. Officer needs help. Chateau and Valencia. Chateau and Valencia. Shots fired. Officer needs help. Unit to handle code 3. Identify. Officer needs help. 103 and Goose.
Да черт подери, давайте, нам надо... Так, вот, отлично, подъехали. Задний дом Джейкобса.
Phelps, traffic.
I'm Officer Houlihan. Car's down the alleyway, detective.
Какое-то странное место, конечно, для машины. А, колесо, смотрите.
We got a call about an abandoned vehicle?
Yes, sir. The car has flags. Might be some kind of diplomatic vehicle.
Has anyone touched this vehicle since you arrived?
No. And that Jacobs bird over there was on station before I got here.
We'll talk with him in a moment. Give us some time to look the place over.
Sure, take your time. He's a sore-headed old son of a bitch anyway.
Так, бита.
Doesn't tell me anything.
Ну, может, а тут, да, на тут дело может и не относиться. Так, ладно. Собственно...
Combination wrench. Must have used it to remove the wheel lugs.
Узнать адрес. Хорошо, узнаем. Ну, тут ребята в бейсбол играли. Очевидно.
Not much help. This doesn't pertain to the case.
Пивко.
I doubt it.
Тоже не то. Тут даже не было видно.
Nothing significant.
Да нет, ничего. Технический талон на транспортное средство. Настоящему удостоверяет, что транспортное средство, описание которого проведено ниже, может быть использовано в соответствии с положением закона о транспортных средствах. Регистрационный номер, все дела. Аргентина, Генеральное консульство Аргентины, регистрационный бланк.
It's owned by the Argentinian embassy.
Ну, мы это, собственно, и по флагу видим, друзья. Так как бы вопросов нету. Миша, привет. Пропавшие номерные знаки. Так. Понятно. А колеса пропавшие их вообще не смущают, что ли? А нет, смущают, походу.
Stealing the wheels is for amateurs. The car ring would have stripped it in a warehouse.
Так, понятно. Так, это смотрели. Давайте багажник. Что у нас тут?
Empty.
А, собственно, что мы ждали-то? Это мы видели. Так, ну давайте, ребята, как-то надо отсюда сваливать. Так. С кем тут еще можно поговорить? С этим дедом, что ли?
Oswald Jacobs?
That's right.
What exactly happened here, Mr. Jacobs?
Очень довольный.
Last night, I was looking out of my window. I like to keep an eye on what's going on.
I can understand that.
You see this empty lot? Damn kids play stickball here. Always breaking my windows. Always asking for their ball back.
Can we get back to the car, Mr. Jacobs?
Don't be impatient, Sonny. Anyways, last night I see this brand spanking new Packard up on bricks.
Показания свидетеля. Так.
Did you see who stole the Packard?
Hell yes, I did. I saw 3 goddamn Mexicans going to work on it.
Так. Так. Давайте посмотрим. Угу. Хороший коп. Ну, в принципе, обвинить его, наверное, не в чем.
Can you tell us what they were doing?
Using the headlights of an old Ford so they could strip the thing. I yelled out to them, "I'll call the cops." So they loaded up their car and drove off, tooting and hollering and yelling obscenities at me in Mexican.
You speak Spanish, sir?
No, I do not.
Какой остальной текст, Михаил? Не совсем понимаю. Тебя что-то написал в последнюю фразу. Какой остальной текст? Тебя тоже, Михаил, с праздником наступающим. Так. Понятно. Так, ладно. Возможно, это непонятно. Ладно, давайте поехали дальше.
After the Mexicans left, you didn't go anywhere near the car?
After I scared them off? No, I didn't go anywhere near that car.
Обвинить? А в чем я его могу обвинить, да?
You went out to the car. Once they were gone, you had to take a look for yourself.
I was curious. Ain't no law against that. So what if I took a look around that car? You can't be accusing me of nothing.
Tell me about the car they were driving.
It was an old Ford. I didn't catch the license number.
You were drunk and it was dark. What's with the smoke screen about the car, Jacobs?
You got better information about that vehicle than I'm giving you? You better use it.
Так, что мы тут?
I'm about done jawing with you thick-headed sons of bitches.
Так. Ладно, черт с ним.
What exactly did you see them take?
They was working on the tires. That's all that was took.
Why did you take the license plate?
Me? Well, what'd I do with license plates? You saying I have them? Scratching around in that book won't prove nothing. You should show me some respect.
That's enough for now. Remember, Jacob, it's an offense to obstruct a criminal investigation. Let's hope you've given us everything.
Jacob's dumped the book he was reading in a hurry when we walked up. You curious what he didn't want us to see?
Хуан Франсиско Вальдес. Так, тут...
Okay, so we have the owner of the vehicle, a degenerate. I'll run John Madsen by R&I.
Угу. Так, это, наверное, была... Да, записная книжка владельца машины. Почему они так решили, кстати? Или он просто оттуда ее стырил и свалил? Ну ладно. Посмотрим сейчас, как дело пойдет. Мигель Фабиан, Тристан Харди.
Contact details on a William Dewey. This looks like business rather than pleasure.
Угу. Так. Есть еще у нас одна зацепочка. Сейчас посмотрим. Себе забираем.
I think we've wrung this place dry. Let's find a game well.
Сейчас, погоди, еще тут походим маленько. Что-то музон-то играет. Ключ я видел. Так, здесь мы были. Это кто такой?
Clear this area immediately.
Так, такое ощущение, что я тут не все улики нашел, но ладно. Ну-ка, если сюда.
I don't know why you're doing that, buddy, but I wish you'd stop.
Так, телефон там, по-моему, стоит, да? Полицейские. Ладно, давайте мы... Позвоним, пока посмотрим.
1247. Could you run the name Dewey Brothers? Possibly a dealership or car mechanics workshop.
One moment. Dewey Brothers Packard Dealership, 629 Figueroa Street.
Got it. Can you put me through to Michigan 2458, please?
Connecting you now.
Hello, can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Can I speak to John Madsen, please?
He's at school, officer. What's this about? Is he in trouble?
How old is your boy, ma'am?
Just turned 16.
Wrong person, Mrs. Madsen. Sorry to disturb you. Any messages?
There's just one message for you, Detective. A four-door Packard, diplomatic license number Paul Robert 706, was reported missing this morning by Juan Francisco Valdez.
Could you have him brought in?
He's already here at Central, Detective. He's demanding an
audience. Как он это называет? Аргентинец.
Thanks. Can you get a message to Captain Leary? Tell him we'll be in as soon as we can. Thanks, ma'am. Can you cordon off this lot until we have the vehicle impounded?
Yes, sir, Detective.
We'll follow up on the owner. Get a statement from Jacobs, and I'll read your report back at the station.
We can visit the Packard dealership or head back to Central and interview this Valdez character. Your call.
I must have taken the flag as a souvenir. Can't have any street value.
Так, все. Здесь все улики закончились. Можно отсюда валить. Пропавший аргентинский флаг мы нашли еще. Поехали. Так. Ну, я думаю, надо ехать, наверное, в отделение, допросить мужика, который...
This has got to be the 50th abandoned vehicle call we have caught this year. One more, and I'm going to go crazy.
Not your favorite cases?
You kidding me? This is barely even police work. Of all the bad guys in this city, we get lumped with the ones who can't even be bothered to keep what they steal.
Так. Идем на допрос. Или это как будет, я не знаю.
Sure do, Phelps. Your bird's an interview, too. And get this, he's wearing gloves and doing his best not to touch anything. Can you beat that?
Sounds like we don't want to keep this guy waiting. It's this way.
Где он? Что-то я не до конца понял. Нас сейчас приведут. А, вот интервью, комната.
About time. Are you the senior officer I requested?
I'm Detective Phelps, and this is Detective Bukowski.
Have you any idea how long I've been waiting to speak with you? I am needed back at the consulate, and you keep me here like a common criminal.
All right, friend. Let's take a deep breath and start all over again.
Mr. Valdez.
Consul General. I insist on my full title.
В своем полном титуле.
Where did you purchase the car?
My secretary and driver arranged the purchase. A disreputable place, Dewey Brothers by name. As soon as I can have it arranged, I will have my Hispano Suiza brought up from Buenos Aires.
Dewey Brothers. You think someone from the garage could have been involved in the theft?
It would not surprise me in the least.
Но толком ничего он нам не сказал. Захар, привет, привет. Угон.
Consul General, we have located your car. Can you tell us how it was stolen?
It must have been stolen from the consular garage. Terribly inconvenient, of course. I want the perpetrator soundly flogged.
Unfortunately, we don't do that here, Your Worship.
Так, что-то мне кажется... Очень надменный тип. Ага, плохой коп, хороший.
You have a pretty good idea who stole the car, don't you, Consul General? Are you going to tell me, or do I shake it out of you?
There's no call for violence. I suspect a disgruntled boy from the car dealership.
You have a name for this kid?
Gabriel, like the archangel. I have no surname.
Связь с Габриэлем.
So tell us about this kid, Gabriel. You had a run-in with him?
Mecánico. A presumptuous young man who did not know his place. He presumed to ask me questions.
We do a lot of presuming here in the United States, Consul General. It comes with the turf.
Had you met the kid before?
I have seen him when the car was previously serviced, but he was not impertinent enough to address me on that occasion.
I'll be talking to the gangster squad about you, Valdez. They're gonna love your diary. I think we bust in there and find the goddamn.
Так, один правильный вопрос из 3. Плохо дело, ладно. Пора ехать.
Finished with Valdez.
Thank God. I'll get rid of him in a couple of hours.
Так, ладно. Надо ехать. Надо ехать. Так, что у нас тут еще все, да? Можно, кстати, вот до этого места доехать, поймать еще кого-нибудь.
Mr. Valdez moves in some peculiar circles for an international bon vivant.
Ah, English, please. See, this is why nobody invites you out for drinks.
It's just very industrious of him to be so involved in matters of consular transportation.
All right, you're making it worse now. I think what you're trying to say is that lover boy in there is as full of crap as a Christmas goose.
That as well.
Citizen reports a 211 in progress. 43070 State Street. Unit to handle code 3 identified.
Так, куда?
11K responding. Go ahead.
11K, a citizen reports a 211 in progress at 430.
Так, отлично.
Hey, drop that money one more time and you're a goner.
Sorry, mister. It's just my hands are shaking.
Shut up! Get the money in the bag.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Hurry the hell up, will you? Come on. It's goddamn cops!
Careful! He's got a gun!
Так, где он? Да чтоб тебя, блин.
What are we waiting for?
Вон он, я вижу его. Нам выдали неплохую тачку в этот раз. Мы его сейчас легкую поймаем. Куда он заехал?
Stop here! They're making a break for it on foot.
Да, я отъеду. Черт, я хотел их... Рисануть, но не успел. Стрельнуть тоже, к сожалению. Где они?
Throw out the guns. I need cover.
Готовы. Стрельба тоже, конечно, не решена. Кривости, ну, такая. Нормально. Наверное, где-то где-то я читал Red Dead Redemption или что-то такое. Первое, естественно.
Car 11K to KGPL. Bristol Hotel 211 is code 4.
Units be advised, code 4 at the Bristol Hotel on 8th Street. Code 4.
Так, очередное преступление раскрыто. Все, поехали. Так, ладно, нам надо... Так, нам надо ехать... Так, мы где? А, вот так. Нам надо развернуться, во-первых. Ехать в противоположную сторону. Сейчас, секунду. А, вот он, да, я немножко не рассчитал. Отлично. Так, здесь нам надо искать, собственно говоря, видимо.
Don't tell me, let me guess. You were making your way past the lot, caught sight of the new model 4-door, and couldn't help yourself. You could see yourself in that car and just had to take a closer look. Well, I can't say as I blame you.
LAPD, Mac. We'd like to speak with the owner.
That's me, William Dewey, proprietor, at your service.
We're investigating the theft of a Packard belonging to the Argentine embassy. Are you missing a combination wrench?
I don't know, Detective, but I know how we can find out. Follow me. We keep all our tools in here.
Mind if we look around?
Be my guest. You sure you guys aren't interested in a new car? Huh? Maybe a used car. I have some nice used cars for guys in your wage bracket.
Why don't you give us some alone time, Dewey? Go sell some cars or whatever it is that you do here.
Так, это самый большой. Не-не-не, сюда. Отлично. Так, дальше поехали. Ну да, один пропал. Один пропал.
That's not right.
Gabriel Delgado is missing a 3/4.
I don't think this is going to help us. Doesn't give me anything to go on.
Калифорния, номера.
Seems irrelevant.
Так, не то похоже.
Incidental.
Так, опять не то. Так, вот это что?
Junk.
Хлам. Так, вот тут что-то.
No good. We need diplomatic plates.
Угу. Нет, здесь мы уже смотрели. Чё, куда теперь?
If you don't mind, we have a few questions. Packards are great cars, but this doesn't look like the kind of place favored by foreign embassies. How do you know Valdez?
I don't know Valdez. The embassy bought the car. All I know is he must know a quality car when he sees one.
I've had just about enough of you, Dewey. What's the angle with Valdez?
The embassy bought the car. When it comes in for service, Valdez picks it up. That's it.
Where can we find Delgado?
I don't know. He sure as hell isn't here.
Address, Dewey, or my partner shoves her head in a car door.
Okay, all right. Apartment 3, 103 Hill Street. And tell him from me, if he ever shows his face around here again, I'm gonna kick his butt from here to Kingdom Come.
Пустить дом Дельгадо, отлично. Так.
A wrench from this dealership was used to strip the wheels from a Packard last night, Mr. Dewey. A couple of Hispanics were seen taking parts.
We've had a spate of thefts ourselves. Comes with the location. Thieving bastards will steal anything the minute your back is turned.
Stop lying to me, Dewey. The thieves work for you.
You can't prove that. Go ahead and try. Like I said, my tools get stolen on a regular basis. You don't want to believe me? I'm not going to say anymore.
Так, неудачно.
We'll be keeping an eye on you, Dewey, and spreading the word that you don't like to cooperate with the LAPD.
Time to visit Gabriel Delgado, see how good his excuse is.
Так, да, пока это дело похуже идет. Оба, она аккуратней. Дом Дельгадо. Так. Ага, нам надо развернуться обратно.
You read this story in the Examiner about the Navy developing three-dimensional movies?
What's a dimension?
You know, like a graph. Vertical axis is Y and horizontal is X.
Well, that's clear as mud.
Third dimension would be Z. So things will be popping out of the screen.
That's ridiculous. Scare people out of the theater. In God's name would want that.
I don't know. People scoffed at the idea of talkies in color. Look what we have now.
All units, officer needs help. 333 South Main Street. 333 South Main Street. Officer needs help. 211 and shots fired. Unit to handle code 3, identify.
Oh, unbelievable.
Блин, да черт вас подери всех, а?
All units, officer needs help. 333 South Main Street. 333 South Main Street. Officer needs help. 211 and shots fired. Unit to handle code 3, identify.
Car 11K, we'll handle the help call.
Jesus, Cole!
11K, your help call is a glow blown in jewelry.
Да, я, конечно, дал жару сейчас. Не рассчитал немножко.
What's the situation?
We got a hold-up gun sour. 3 guns locked themselves in with 2 hostages. I tried to go in through the front, but the place is a fortress. I nearly got a mouthful of lead from my trouble.
All right. I'll see if I can get in through the back.
All right, I'll stay here and keep them busy.
Let's go. Right back.
Every man for himself.
Так, идем искать черный вход. Ага.
I'm stumped. Ideas?
Weapons on the ground! Quick, up the stairs! Get after him!
Чё, убежал? Зараза.
Put the weapon down now. Put your weapons down and your hands in the air.
You want me to paint the fucking sidewalk? You fucking asked for it.
Да ё-моё, как так-то, а? Надо было дальше стрелять. Я думал, он упадет, но пуля в ногу, он не падает, а? Вот зараза.
All units, officer needs help. 333 South Main Street. 333 South Main Street. Officer needs help. 211 and shots fired. Unit to handle code 3, identify.
What's the situation?
We got a hold-up gun sour. 3 guns locked themselves in with 2 hostages. I tried to go in through the front, but the place is a fortress. I nearly got a mouthful of lead from my trouble.
All right. I'll see if I can get in through the back.
All right, I'll stay here and keep them busy.
Let's go. Right the back.
Так, ну двоих сейчас мы сразу подстрелим. Один у нас...
Reinforcements
Escorts are on the way. Cease and desist. Stay down.
Quick, up the stairs. Get after him.
Так, сейчас надо как-то более к этому делу.
Put the weapon down now.
You want to back off right now.
Готов. Мельтешил, но это у него ничего ему не дало.
Car 11K. I've been involved in a shooting at 333 South Main Street. Globe loan and jewelry. It's code 4 now, but the suspect is down. I need an ambulance here. And notify my supervisor and the coroner.
11K, roger on the ambulance and coroner. Your supervisor will be notified. All units, 11K reports code 4 on the shooting at 333 South Main Street. Globe jewelry and loan.
Так, ладно, все, поехали на место. Дальше. Карта. Так, нам надо развернуться. Так, на следующем будем поворачивать. Так, смотрим. Да, как раз и тут должны удачно заехать. Ой, тихо, тихо.
Watch what you're doing!
Да погоди ты, я не знаю, куда тут заезжать.
Open your eyes!
Немножко не рассчитали. Пешком дойдем. Я что-то так подумал, а что нам пешком не дойти, что ли? В самом деле. Вот он, домик. Дом Дель Гадо.
Okay, let's see what Gabriel has to say for himself.
I just hope our Archangel hasn't already flown.
What the hell is this guy doing?
Какой у него номер-то?
Where do you see a number 3 marked on that door?
А, цифра 3, извиняюсь, я забыл. Очень наблюдательный напарник.
Yet.
LAPD, ma'am. We're looking for Gabriel Delgado.
Gabriel?
We're from the police. Policia, you understand?
Yes, I understand. Could you come inside?
What is your name?
Ana Rodriguez.
Is Gabriel Delgado here, Ms. Rodriguez?
No. What do you want with Gabriel? Is he in trouble?
Stay where you are, Miss Rodriguez. We need to take a look around.
But he is not here. I have told you.
Check out the surrounds. I'll stay with the broad.
So how far along are you, Anna?
Nearly 20 weeks.
Right. So how's it going to be when you go into labor and he's not around?
Souvenirs are a dumb move.
You are wrong about Gabriel. He will be a good father. Already he works hard to provide for us.
Unless you help us here, Anna, your little one won't be seeing Papa for a very long time.
Нет, погодите, говорить мы будем позже. Сначала мы все исследуем тут.
Difficult to tell whether it's the suspect vehicle from the scene. Certainly Gabriel's pride and joy.
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that. I don't think so.
Понятно. Ну, флаг мы уже нашли, это уже хорошо.
No good to me.
Так, сюда нам не дают, да, зайти? Так.
Serving breakfast for two, Anna? You should have cleared up.
Понятно. Только что было здесь. Или сбежал. Так. Паккард, колеса. Отлично.
Doesn't look like anything.
У нас прям тут это. Все улики на лицо.
It doesn't appear to be connected.
Навряд ли его подставили. А вот и колпаки. А вот и номера.
Diplomatic license plates.
Все понятно, ладно. Так, музыка закончила играть, все. Сейчас мы эту тетку раскрутим быстро.
You're in serious trouble, Miss Rodriguez.
But Gabriel is not here. I have done nothing wrong.
Tell us the truth, Anna. Has Gabriel been here?
I haven't seen him for at least 3 nights.
You keep lying to me, and I'll send you and your baby to jail.
He lives here, but he hasn't come home. I swear it.
Enough, Anna. There are signs all over this place that he's been back.
He was here last night. I have never seen him so angry. He went out to his shed and put some things in it. I don't know what, and I don't want to know. I love him.
Why did he steal the car, Anna?
The customer insulted him. He has his honor, no?
Так, использовать интуицию.
His honor, Anna?
He said Dewey's friend tried to make a woman out of him. He no longer respects this man, Dewey. He took the car to show this maricón that he is a man.
We found a license plate matching our stolen vehicle in the shed. Add in the assortment of parts, and we can make Gabriel for a dozen other thefts. It's time to get serious, Anna.
You must ask these questions of Gabriel. I know nothing of these car parts.
Then tell us where he is. If your baby is born in prison, Anna, the corrections officers will take it from you. You will see your son or daughter through a metal grate for half an hour a week.
The start line is on 1st and Santa Fe. There is a spillway under the bridge that leads to the river. Many policia have wrecked trying to follow him.
We will put in a good word for you, Anna.
Вот
as far
это
as
я
we're
выдал.
concerned, this sits with Gabriel.
Start line? That sounds like a street race to me. It's gotten out of hand this last year. No wonder Delgado has such an eye for fine automobiles.
We know where the kid is. Let's go stop these clowns and get them off the streets.
Isn't that the cop?
Так. Поехали. Так, смотрим, где карта. Так, ух, блин, опять ехать попорядочно. Так.
What kind of man leaves his pregnant girlfriend at home while he goes off to play cars?
Pregnant girlfriends aren't always a barrel of laughs. Everyone needs to let off a little steam. Some guys wouldn't come back home at all.
Are you talking from experience?
Quick as we shut one of these races down, another one springs up somewhere else. Kids used to steal cars to sell them. Now they just want to wrap them around a lamppost.
Да елки-палки.
The next 16-year-old I have to peel off the sidewalk, you're calling the mother. I've had enough of those to last me a lifetime. Christ alive!
Вот это я выдала. Потому что нам мы едем бандюгана брать. Нам некогда тут это... Так, нет, не будем мы сейчас... Так, Правильно мы едем, нет? Так, да, все нормально. Так. Пока прямо. Интересно, нам еще придется гоняться за гонщиками или нет?
All units in the vicinity. Citizen reports at 415 at the corner of Banning and Santa Fe. Suspect vehicles engaged in illegal street racing. Units to handle code 3 identified.
Вот они. Ага, незаконные уличные гонки.
There's the red Ford. That's Delgado right there.
Quick! They're getting away! Phelps, 1247. Requesting assistance at 1st and Santa Fe. Reports of an illegal street race.
Stay on Delgado. He's getting away. Gonna lose him.
Delgado is our boy. Forget the others.
Так, понятно. Еще раз. Начали, взяли нас в клещи по бокам. Там было тяжело что-то сделать. На самом деле.
There's the red Ford. That's Delgado right there.
Quick! They're getting away! Phelps, 1247. Requesting assistance at 1st and Santa Fe. Reports of an illegal street race.
Stay on Delgado. He's getting away. You're gonna lose him.
Delgado is our boy. Forget the others.
Давай. Поехали, сейчас мы его тут. Да, это так же сложно, как в мафии, примерно здесь машинами управлять, честно говоря, но мы будем за ним гнать.
Step on it, Phelps. Take him out. You're gonna die now, asshole.
Зараза. Черт его подери, не уйдет. Нас мощное точило.
Damn it, Cole, hold it steady.
Gabriel Delgado, you're under arrest for grand theft auto.
Fuck you, puto! You should speak to the maricon! Valdez, I showed him! Now who's the man? I should burn his fucking car!
Педрила. Такие оскорбления.
You got a foreign dignitary outed as a fruit and a kitty raper, a car dealer we're gonna let slide for the kickbacks, and a street punk car thief who sure as hell won't be taking liberties with other people's autos again anytime soon. That, Detective Phelps, is not a bad haul. You keep your chin low and your hands
Да,
high,
это
and
было
you keep
мощно.
bringing me clearances just like that one. That's textbook policing, and we need more of it in this department.
Да, работа была проведена хорошая. Как говорится, не придерешься. Дело закрыто, хорошо. Правильные вопросы. 7 из 13, правда, но нормально, половину, чуть подсказками. В общем, в целом, я считаю, справились неплохо. Так, ну давайте еще немножко поиграем. Не знаю, есть ли смысл. Ну, посмотрим, сколько сыграется.
You have any plans for weekend Liberty, Jack?
My sisters have been working in Los Angeles in a bomber factory. They're coming down to visit. I'm meeting them at the station at 6.
Good for you, Jack. Are they cute?
They're my sisters, Hank.
Attention! Final inspection before Liberty.
Good job, Kelso.
Are we going somewhere, gentlemen? Full inspection. It had better be exceptional if any of you want liberty this weekend. Kelso, this carbine. The bore is dirty.
No, it isn't.
Are you arguing with me, Kelso?
Do what you need to do, Sergeant. You know the bore is immaculate.
Weekend liberty canceled. 2-day field drill. Clean this rifle.
No.
Do you know the penalty for insubordination, Kelso?
Jack, don't do it.
Forget him, Hank. He doesn't have what it takes.
Are you two finished? Are you going to clean this rifle?
No, Sergeant. Cole is right. I'm going to stop playing games and join a rifle company and fight the real enemy.
Вот так вот, друзья. Прикольные эти флешбеки. Ну, интересно. Так, вот
All
она.
right, gentlemen, I just got this handed to me. A hit-and-run felony at Ray's Cafe, 208 North Los Angeles. Got a patrolman on site. The coroner's on his way. Get down there, see if you can find any witnesses who can put a make on the car.
Yeah, the bum took a swipe at me. Put him down with my sap.
I've been in this job 20 years. I never fired my gun.
А где здесь дела? Я просто ради интереса хотел посмотреть. Ну, конечно, я переигрывать не буду, это неинтересно.
Taking me out to Palm Springs for the weekend.
ID. I don't want to be rude. I say we
Так, опять недалеко. Это очень хорошо.
Looks like the DA is going to press charges. Anna Rodriguez might do time.
I'll speak to the DA. She suffered enough.
I don't know, Cole. She's an easy make, and the DA likes convictions.
I'll convince him to let it go.
How you do that?
I'll give him something better.
Пешком дойдем. Кстати, прикольно, что это можно сделать тут и не париться. Я сначала что-то тут пытался найти, а зачем, если так добежим? Вот, и мы уже здесь. Слава, привет, привет. Так, понятно, все, кто могли видеть что-то.
Detectives, over here. Cole Phelps, traffic. What have we got?
Thick as a white male named Lester Patterson walked out of the bar and into the street. Car hit over there, and he ended up here, dead on impact by the look of it.
Have you canvassed the area?
The only one with anything useful to contribute is the young lady over there. She lives above the bar. Name is Shannon Perry. No, it's not a stage name. 24 years old. She left Kansas to follow the yellow brick road.
Is that so? We'll take a formal statement later. Right now, we're going to take a look around.
Когда? Вайп, ты про утренний стрим? Не переживай, если про него.
Car must have struck him from behind.
А, на этом нет. Уважаемый мистер Паттерсон, рада сообщить. Повысить сумму вашей... Страховка какая-то, что ли? Письмо из страховой компании. Да, это Noire. Второй стрим у меня по ней. Сюжетная игра без особого открытого мира. Только от места расследования переезжаешь и все. Так что в целом должно быть интересно. Присоединяйся. Ну, футбол тоже сегодня будет вечерком. Я думаю, ближе там к 10.
We can notify next of kin.
Так, что еще там? Так, это я смотрел. Так, лицо смотрели, бок этот смотрел, этот карман смотрел. Смотрели.
What have you got on the victim?
From all reports, he was intoxicated at the time of the accident. I'll know how intoxicated once I've done the autopsy. Looking him over now, I'd say he died on impact.
What about the chest wound? Isn't that inconsistent?
Very common in auto injuries. Look for a car with a prominent hood ornament. Those things are killers.
Отчет коронера.
Careful where you're stepping, Phelps. I don't come down to the station house and tap dance on your desk.
Body traveled a good 20 feet. This blood is a long way from the body. Car must have been going like a bat out of hell.
Ну и ладно. Забанил и забанил. Да я говорю, вы не переживайте за это. Это не играет никакой роли для меня абсолютно.
the driver managed to brake before the impact.
Так, все, мы тут посмотрели. Идем теперь к свидетелю. Можно еще, в принципе, в бар зайти
She's all yours, detective.
переговорить.
Miss Perry?
Yes?
I'm Detective Phelps. This is my partner, Detective Bukowski. Can you tell us what happened?
Well, I came to the window because I heard people arguing downstairs.
Then what happened?
I saw a car hit that poor man and knock him down the street.
Tell me more about the argument you heard.
Well, there were two voices. A man and a woman, that's all.
Why are you holding out on us, Miss Perry?
I'm sorry. I was hoping to tell my story to the newspapers. I'd like to get my picture in the paper. Trying to find work as an actress, and things are pretty difficult.
Cough it up, sister. We don't have all night.
Сейчас посмотрю.
People arguing? They were husband and wife. I could tell
Сейчас
by what she
закончу
was
вот
yelling.
этот вот.
Intimate things. Very embarrassing for the man.
What kind of car was it?
A dark red Lincoln Continental.
Did you see the license plate?
Only the first three letters, I'm afraid. 3C8.
Thank you, Miss Perry. Your information has been very helpful. You can go now.
You really think so? I hope you find that driver and put him away.
You certainly got away with the dames, Phelps.
Give it a rest, Bukowski.
Let's see what the patrons have to say.
I'll take the bartender. You work the rest of the room.
Так, секунду, давайте посмотрим, что тут у нас. Нет, все в порядке, не должно быть на данный момент. Написано, что все в порядке. Квадратиками, говоришь, идет. Ну, давай я посмотрю на параллельном сейчас с вами. Ну-ка. Слушай, нет, у меня нормально. У тебя, видимо, что-то с интернетом все хорошо показывает, без всяких проблем. Так что... Не знаю, Слава.
I'm Detective Phelps of the LAPD.
How can I help, Detective?
Your name would be a good start.
Dudley Lynch. Hired help. I run the place when the owner ain't around.
Where is the owner?
He stepped out. Somebody had to take Lorna, Mrs. Patterson, home.
What can you tell me about the accident?
Not a lot. It was busy in here, and all I heard was the impact.
So you didn't see what happened?
By the time I got out there, it was all over.
Угу.
Do you know the victim?
Yeah. Lester Patterson. He's a regular here, or he was.
Not one of your favorite customers?
Lester was special, but not my kind of special.
Was Lester drinking alone?
No. He came here with his wife. She didn't seem too interested in the booze, though.
A witness overheard an argument.
Lester and Lorna. There's nothing like airing your dirty laundry in public, is there?
Да я его только что смотрел. Погоди, сейчас, секунду.
Why was Lorna Patterson in such a hurry to leave? What is going on here?
Lorna was pretty upset, so Leroy took her home. Lorna and Leroy are close. They've been talking about opening a new bar.
Leroy?
Leroy Sabo, the owner.
Так, секунду, друзья.
No offense, fellas, but having cops hanging around ain't exactly good for business. No offense, fellas, but having cops hanging around ain't exactly good for business. No offense, fellas, but having cops hanging around ain't exactly good for business.
How long have Lorna and Leroy been talking about this new bar?
Продолжаем, друзья.
Who knows? I just served the drinks.
Bartenders hear all sorts of things. Are you going to tell me, or do we have to start playing rough?
When Lester was drinking, he treated Lorna like dirt. He gambled away all their money. Lorna pitched Leroy about the bar. I don't know how interested he is.
Is Leroy doing well?
Hell no. The only thing keeping this place afloat are the poker games.
Thanks for your help, Lynch. I'm going to need you to sign a statement with the patrolman.
Sure, no problem.
You get anything out of the regulars?
They weren't giving too much away. They liked watching Lester and Lorna go a few rounds every other day. And Lester was a fan of the love tap.
Так, сейчас узнаем. Сейчас, погоди, Славян, посмотрю.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need to run a partial license plate, 3 Charles 8. Cross-check possible Lincoln owners. Suspect vehicle is a red Lincoln Continental.
Just a moment, Detective. Only one possible make on that license. Registered to a William Shelton, 738 West Temple Street.
Thanks.
Looks like we caught a break on this one.
Так, ну что, давайте посмотрим. Еще разок, что тут у нас со стримом. Вот, смотрю онлайн. Никаких квадратов я не вижу. Сейчас поставлю качество получше. Что я тут выбрал? 720. Вот он идет онлайн. Никаких проблем. У тебя просто с интернетом что-то. Вот я смотрю онлайн. 720 в максимальном качестве. Так, ладно, все, давайте не будем отвлекаться, друзья. Нам надо определиться, куда нам ехать. И у нас несколько мест. Сейчас будем смотреть. Так. Дом Паттисона. И дом Шелтона. Я думаю, надо ехать в дом Шелтона. Он пока основной подозреваемый. Так, спокойно, не в ту машину сели. А где наша тачка? А, она через дорогу. Понятно, да. Че, я что-то пропустил, что ли? Не пойму, а что я тут мог пропустить? Так. Ага, дело обретает...
Knife covered in blood.
Could be a steak knife. This is a hit-and-run case, Phelps. Anyone could have thrown away a kitchen knife.
In any case, we'll want tech services to scrub the alleyway before they bag the knife.
Видишь, не было никого. Иначе мы бы спросили бы...
Not much help.
Зачем я полез наверх? Не знаю, но тут лезется. Так, понятно, кто-то подсоединился к нам, но пишет на непонятном нам языке. Чё я сюда забрался, скажите мне. Так, ну, кстати, музыка-то вроде закончилась. Видимо, все же мы все нашли. Ладно. Давайте поедемте дальше.
Nothing significant.
Пивные бутылки мы, конечно, тут
It would take a smarter
рассмотрели
man than me to connect that.
во всей красе, блин. Так, не знаю, музыка все играет, непонятно. А где они вообще тут сидели?
Nope.
Так, а чё я тут? Давайте еще раз посмотрим.
You catch all the good ones, Phelps.
Так, ладно. Чё не нашел, то не нашел. Будем играть, как говорится, с тем, что есть. Тут и так немало чего нашли. Ладно, все, уходим. Так, вот наша тачка. Поехали домой. Так. Угу. Ну тут нам прямо, потом завернем.
Lucky break getting a...
Take it easy.
Изи. Я вижу все.
It's a lucky break getting a partial ID. These cases are usually dead in the water after 24 hours if no one comes forward.
Why don't they just stop?
You heard about fight or flight during the war?
Sure. Never back your enemy into a corner. That kind of stuff.
Right. Well, in hit and run, the perp is already in flight. It's easier to keep going. Takes a degree of moral courage to stop and accept responsibility.
Not as dumb as you make yourself out to be, are you, Stefan?
I didn't know I was making myself out to be dumb.
All units, officers help. Major 415, 1624 West 3rd Street, 1624 West 3rd Street. Any unit to handle code 3, identify.
Ладно, сейчас. Приехали быстрее на место, так что будем разбираться с Шелтоном для начала.
That's the son of a bitch right there.
William Shelton?
Yes?
It doesn't look good, Shelton. You packing your bags and making a run for it? You know why we're here.
Yes. The accident.
We've got witnesses who can put this car at the scene, not to mention the physical damage. This is open and shut, Shelton.
That coward thinks he can run from everything.
Что творит, а?
Lay into his wheel arches. Come on. Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
No wonder he killed someone, driving like this. Don't let that asshole get away.
Далеко не уйдет. Да чтоб тебя... У него уже машина еле едет, мне кажется. От таких поломок.
He's heading into the station. Go on, get after him.
Hold it right there, Shelton.
There he is.
Lock him up. Throw away the key.
Okay. He's had enough. That's the guy.
How does a vehicular manslaughter rap sound, Shelton?
I hit him. I admit it. I just panicked, but it wasn't my fault.
What do you mean?
The guy jumped right out in front of me. He came out of nowhere. There's nothing I could do about it.
Why didn't you stop?
I've had accidents before.
That's it. We're done here. The DA is gonna love you.
They weren't all my fault. I'm a surveyor. I need my license for my job. There were people around. A woman and a man were standing right next to him. I thought they could get him to a hospital. I'm telling you, it's not my fault.
The guy is dead, Shelton.
You can't be serious.
William Shelton, you're coming downtown. We need to talk about a manslaughter charge.
Leave the coroner and the paperwork. Procedure can wait. We should probably go speak to the wife and let her know what's happening.
Okay. You become all heart at the prospect of paperwork, don't you?
Известить мисс Паттисон. Так, где тут? Куда ее? Где она тут у нас? Этот мисс Паттисон. Так.
Central unit of 415, possible mental case at 7th and Flower. Unit to handle code 3, identify.
Oh, I knew I should have driven.
Так, ладно, давайте съездим. Коль уж я принял вызов за этим мутным, потом уже поедем дальше по основному вопросу. Можно еще дальше ехать прямо.
Slow down!
Slow down, slow down. Ничего страшного. На следующий заворачиваем.
Any Central unit of 415 possible mental case at 7th and Flower. Unit to handle code 3. Identify.
This is car 11K. We'll handle the 415.
11K, your 415 is at the Alico station at Wilshire and Flower.
Так, идем. Что тут у нас?
You're the one who's been sending cosmic rays into my room. I'll show you. Yes, sir. You're not going to control my thoughts anymore.
Just calm down, sir.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
Give it up! LAPD!
That away.
Put your hands in the air! Don't make me chase you!
You don't understand. Someone has to stop the Venusians.
Так, лучше за днё не лезть, он бьет меня.
Farewell, cruel world!
Потрясающе. Дело закрыто, я так понимаю, да? Так. Все, нам все время прямо.
Take it easy, Phelps. I'd rather get there in one piece.
Так, приехали. Посмотрим, что у нас тут. Но мы дело не заканчиваем. По всей вероятности, ножцы нам там не зря подложили, поэтому тут надо нам все это дело уточнять.
Yes? Hello?
Mrs. Patterson.
Is this about my husband?
We're investigating the incident, ma'am.
I see. Come in, won't you?
Что-то она какая-то подозрительно довольная.
Can you tell me what happened?
What's to tell? He got hit by a car and now he's dead.
You don't appear to be too upset about the fact.
Lester and I met on a furlough in '44. We got married that weekend. People don't understand it now, but that happened a lot back then.
I see. So you probably did well to stick it out this long.
What's that supposed to mean, mister? I think it's about time you left. I have someone here,
I
and
beg your pardon? You're gonna have to run that one by us again, sister.
It's okay, Lorna. I'm Leroy Sabo.
Well, well. Nice to see you're comforting the grieving widow, Mr. Sabo.
All right, wise guy. Do you have any intelligent questions you would like me to answer?
You can confirm Mrs. Patterson's story.
Lester lost at cards. He was kind of hard to control when he lost his temper. He turned without looking and walked right out in front of the car. It wasn't good.
What's your relationship with Mrs. Patterson, Mr. Sabo?
We're friends. Good friends.
You expect me to believe that?
Look, I was filing for divorce. Mental cruelty. Lester could be a mean son of a bitch.
And Lester knew about that?
No, I hadn't told him.
Well, hasn't this worked out well for the two of you? I feel almost bad for busting in on this little rendezvous.
How did the car come to hit Lester?
He walked straight into the path of an oncoming car.
You expect me to believe that, Lorna. It's all very convenient.
Gambling for Lester was like the needle for a hophead. He was yelling at me. He was yelling at the whole world. I kind of felt sorry for the driver. Poor guy had no chance.
You were arguing in the bar and on the sidewalk?
We were always arguing. So what?
Admit it. You were baiting him, pushing his buttons. We can easily get the full story from the regulars in the bar.
All right. Lester was playing cards out back. He lost, of course, and wanted back in. He suggested I earn the money on my back to get a mistake. That was the proposition he was putting to his so-called buddies. So maybe I was a little angrier than usual. Let's just say I took exception to his idea.
The bartender said that you and Leroy were planning to go into business together. Can you explain how you'll get the money to do that?
I have a little money saved away.
You're being economical with the truth, Lorna.
You want to back that up, little man?
You increased the premium on Lester's life insurance. GI insurance policies have a $10,000 payout.
It was Leroy's idea. Lester lived on the edge. He was always getting into fights, crack games, pinochle, you name it. Turns out it was good advice.
It speaks to motive and premeditation, Lorna.
You're forgetting the hit-and-run detective.
You and Mr. Sabo have an interesting day.
I'm sure we will, officer. Now, if you could both just leave.
We're leaving, ma'am. Sorry for your loss. I can see what a tough time you're having with all this.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Messages, please.
Just one detective from the coroner. Message reads, Phelps, see me at Central Morgue immediately. Results of the Patterson autopsy.
Thanks for your help.
That's the cop. That seems like a decent guy.
Округ центрального района. Так, тоже тут, в принципе, все нормально нам по пути. Да ё-моё, чё ж ты встал-то, зараза? Извиняюсь, сорвался.
You're a goddamn menace!
Так, правильно я еду-то? Да, ах ты черт, тут... Ну ладно. И это, наверное... Блин. Неправильно. Сейчас.
Officer needs help, 103 MD.
Да, тяжело водить эту машину. Ну, я не скажу, что это большая проблема, но есть. Так, давайте-ка нам к моргу. Так, где он тут? Отлично. Мы никого не сбили вроде. Так. Посмотрим, что нам тут поведают. Ну, нам поведают, что его, наверное, ножом все же...
We can put the driver in front of a judge in less than a week.
You'd be making a big mistake.
Run that by me again?
The victim was dead before the car hit him. 2 puncture wounds to the right side of the thorax. Second puncture reached his heart.
You're kidding me.
Been doing this job 23 years, son. No one's ever laughed at one of my jokes.
He was stabbed to death?
Long, sharp knife. Length of a bayonet.
Мы его нашли.
We found a knife in the alleyway.
Where is it now? Was it bagged?
By Patrolman Kaplan.
Perfect. I'll get you a definite match.
Jesus, we got him. Murder 1. We were right there and they tried to stare us down. Now they'll both get the gas chamber. We have the knife, we have the coroner's report, and I bet we could roll Sabo as a witness. Let's bring her in.
Что-то я не совсем сейчас уследил за полетом мысли. Чем мы тут должны сейчас делать? Так, кафе или... Куда ехать? Кафе или... Ну, давайте мы... А, нет, или он все же хочет туда ехать. А, нет, или можно... Подождите, нет. Ладно, давайте в кафе съездим. Попробуем там уточнить у кого-нибудь что-нибудь. Сейчас посмотрим.
Watch it!
Блин, нельзя тачку делать поувереннее, а то все эти действия негативно влияют на мою работу. Мне так, по крайней мере, пишут. Так, а чё мы сюда приперлись? Он что, с нами не будет, что ли, говорить-то?
Courtney, come in. Have a seat.
Thanks, Doctor.
How are you finding working at the clinic?
It's, fine.
Are you sure?
Can I be honest with you, Doctor?
I would hope so, Courtney.
I was hoping that the therapy would be more beneficial.
Treatment can, unfortunately, be very long-term.
So many of the patients here are addicts, Doctor.
Many of them have been for years, Courtney. In the past, these people were condemned to sanatoriums. If we can reveal the root of the problem, then we have a chance to help them.
And until then, they stay sedated?
Do I detect a hint of reproach, Courtney?
I was expecting more, Doctor. I'm sorry. I don't mean to criticize.
Part of being a physician, Courtney, is learning to be patient.
How is it possible to keep so many of them on their medications, Doctor?
Не совсем пока эта линия ясна, ну, наверное, потом нам откроют.
Many things in life are gray, Courtney. What may on the surface appear to be illegal is actually of benefit to society at large.
Угу. Нет, тут, похоже, зря я сюда приехал. Ладно. Едем. Ну давай, что ж так долго-то? Так, извините, друзья, пока ехал, немножечко тут.
We've spoken to the coroner, Mrs. Patterson. He confirmed your husband's cause of death. We'd like you to come downtown and answer some questions.
It wasn't me. It was Leroy's idea. Leroy stabbed him. I had nothing to do with it.
Where is Leroy now?
He's in the bedroom.
You're very good, Lorna.
Put the gun down. Leroy, if you do something stupid now, you don't stand a chance in front of the grand
Nice of
jury.
you to give me up, sweetheart. All that whispering in my ear telling me how we had to get rid of him, how good it could be, all the money we could claim, all that planning, how to get him into the street, how to make it look like an accident.
For God's sake,
you had
Leroy,
all
shut
the
up.
bases covered, baby.
I have nothing to do
You
with
think
it.
I'm gonna fry for you,
He's a
Lorna?
crazy man. Shoot him. Shoot him, for God's sake.
It's too late, Sabo. Sabo, stop or I will shoot!
Вообще не туда побежал. Классика.
We've spoken to the coroner, Mrs. Patterson. He confirmed your husband's cause of death. We'd like you to come downtown and answer some questions.
It wasn't me. It was Leroy's idea. Leroy stabbed him. I had nothing to do with it.
Where is Leroy now?
He's in the bedroom.
You're very good, Lorna.
Put the gun down, Leroy. If you do something stupid now, you don't stand a chance in front of the grand
Nice of
jury.
you to give me up, sweetheart. All that whispering in my ear telling me how we had to get rid
Так,
of
надо
him, how
внимательнее
good
сейчас
it could
бежать.
be, all the money we could claim, all that planning, how to get him into the street, how to make it look like an accident.
For God's sake,
you had
Leroy,
all
shut
the
up.
bases covered, baby.
I have nothing to do
You
with it.
think I'm gonna fry for you,
He's a
Lorna?
crazy man. Shoot him. Shoot him, for God's sake.
It's too late, Sabo.
Не стоит сейчас стрелять. Сначала надо...
Sabo, stop or I will shoot!
Come on, Flatfoot, let's negotiate.
Put the weapon down now! Put your weapons down and your hands in the air.
You're making...
Help me.
Готов. Еще одно дело
You
раскрыто.
look spooked, Phelps. I thought you'd been under fire before.
It never gets any easier, Bukowski.
Мы ему в голову выстрелили. Вообще-то. Ну ладно. Сколько сегодня? 3 дела мы сегодня раскрыли.
So, I give you a hit and run, you bring me back fraud, conspiracy, and first-degree murder. This is how a good detective operates, Phelps. You take nothing at face value. You keep digging and asking questions until you get to the truth. You got some sharp elbows on you, detective. I like that. Keep up the good work.
Да, это было хорошее дело. Тут мы вообще не ошибались. Я полностью здесь разобрался в ситуации. Похвально. Вот такое у нас примечание. Так, ладно, друзья, на этом будем заканчивать. Попозже еще футбол, кому это будет интересно. Noire все на сегодня. Классная игра, абсолютно оправдывает все мои ожидания. Прям очень приятно. Ну а на сегодня спасибо. Все, кто подписался на канал, все, кто смотрел, все, кто лайк поставил. И до скорых встреч.